Ministry of Magic, Harry Potter, Romilda Vane, Lord Voldemort. Okay, word on the street is that the 2024 Phantom Box might, just might, have one of 5 Daniel Radcliffe autographs floating around, or a literal thread from the Marauder's map sealed inside one of the one-on-one prop relics. I'm sweating through my scarf over here. Welcome to Cardboard Addict DCS. I'm DCS, David Codye Satterwhite, here with you today, opening up an entire case of Harry Potter magic. I've ripped open vintage art boxes since I was in middle school, but Kakawow's 2024 run is a different beast. 8 cards per booster, 300 plus base shots, mirror foils limited to 99 copies, cedar toppers, and if the hobby gods like you, the one-of-one prop relics. Wild part, nobody's posted a live pull of either the Radcliffe signature or that map sliver. That's the gap between hearsay and Holy Grail, and that's why my palms are sticky. I'll be opening pack by pack, call out anything spicy, and keep the cameras rolling just in case history shows up. Let's get to cracking. Alright, box number 1. Let's get started. I love these packs because they're easy to open. And the cards are usually awesome. So there he is at the bank with the hat, sorting hat. There's a little old Voldemort. Numbered 19 to 625. Very nice. There's a Pansy Parkinson and a Sirius Black. Not numbered. Okay, but we got one numbered Lord Voldemort already. That's pretty sweet. Let's keep seeing what we get here. In trouble again. About to strangle, looks like Joe Biden. Sirius Snape, numbered card, I bet. Yep, 120 to 668. Severus Snape. Neville Longbottom. And Oliver Wood. Sorry if I mispronounce some of these names, because I'm just not good with names. There's the teacher. You can boy taking the photographs. Can't remember his name. Mr. Ollivander. Oh, that's nice. Nice little die cut card there. See that? Very nice. And then we got Romilda Vane. And then there's good old Harry Potter. Alright. Got ourselves a Dobby. Got ourselves a checklist card. Got ourselves, it's like this when they were sneaking in to get information from one of the students. And then there's Gregory Goyle, Harry Potter die cut card. Very nice. Should have watched the movies again before I did this because my Harry Potter knowledge is not that great, but I'm a big fan of the movies, but I've never read the books. Definitely a big fan of the movies, though. There's the 3 of them. There's Severus and the rest of them there. There's Harry. There's Harry and that teacher. I can't remember his name. Let's put that one right there. It's gold. So there's Fleur Delacour and Igor Karkaroff. Alright. Alrighty here. Another scene from the movie. There's another scene from the movie there too. There's Mrs. Norris and Cedric Diggory. Cedric Diggory. Your old Cedric. There's a scene with them flying, chasing after the golden snitch. Dean Thomas. Phileas Flitwick. Pansy Parkinson again. Okay. You can see I'm flipping them just to check, make sure they have numbers on them, because I'm not really sure how this is going to play out with the numbers on them and stuff. Alright, there's Severus talking to Harry. There's Hermione dancing with the Russian dude, I think it was. There's Arthur Weasley. Sirius Black. Hermione Granger. Very nice. There's Harry with the golden egg there. Albus Dumbledore. Very nice. Neville Longbottom again. And then Oliver Wood. Alrighty. Ministry of Magic. Harry Potter. Romilda Vane. Lord Voldemort. Sweet. Alright. Let's go straight into box number 2 here. Beautiful boxes too, by the way. I don't know if you saw that in the first one, but this is what the box looks like. They're really shiny and really nice looking boxes. Alright. We got 10 of them. 2 down. Let's keep going. It's the teachers and the students. Platform 94 card. That's numbered. 879 943. Leanne and Cho Chang. Alright. Dumbledore and Potter. Professor McGonagall. Numbered 108 to 668. Barty Crouch Jr. Rufus Scrimgeour. How did I say that? Scrimgeour? Couldn't tell you. Scrim something. There we go. There's Dobby. There's the Lucius family. There's Buckbeak. Die cut cards. Very nice. There's Fang. And Hungarian Horntail, one of the dragons. That's cool. I didn't know they're going to have the dragons in here. Or more of creatures from the show. Or the movie. There's Lord Voldemort. George Weasley. Die cut card. Narcissa Malfoy. Mr. Ollivander. All right. Okay. Lucius Malfoy. Ron Weasley. Ron Weasley. Anybody been to the Harry Potter world in Universal? That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. Let me know in the comments if you've been there. It's pretty sweet. There's that one. That one. Hermione and Harry. There's Ron Weasley. And Hagrid. I wonder how many of Hagrid's creatures they've got in here. It'd be interesting to know. There's Lord Voldemort holding Harry by the face. Lord Voldemort with his army. There's Mr. Ollivander. Fred Weasley. And Draco Malfoy. Old Draco. All right. This is a Dementor. Marcus Flint. And then a checklist card. The worthless checklist card that they waste a card slot with. Can't even read it. It's in Chinese or Japanese or whatever it is. I think it's Japanese. There's Draco. There's the crew. Narcissa Malfoy. Ginny Weasley. And Peter Pettigrew. Last pack of box number 2. Here we go. Whoop. There's Ron and Harry. There's that Hungarian Horntail again. There's Seamus Finnegan. And Bill Weasley. Alright. Box number 3. There's box number 3. Ready to go. There's Lord Voldemort and Harry again. The Army. Fleur Delacour, numbered this time. Arthur Weasley. Dean Thomas. I do like the quality of these cards. They're very nice. The foil treatment on these scene cards is pretty good too. It means they won't scan worth of crap. Neville Longbottom, 117 of 668. Cormac McLagan. Horace Slughorn. There's Draco and his crew. Harry and his crew. There's a die-cut Draco Malfoy. Very nice. There is a Scabior. Professor McGonagall. Scene card, Harry. There's Vincent Crabbe. Die cut, very nice. Draco's crew. There's Severus Snape as a kid. And Molly Weasley. Ron's mom. Yeah, I wish I read books more because I'd like to read these, but I just don't have the time these days. Let's see here. And going through this one pretty well. Katie Bell, and then a checklist card. All right. There's Draco's crew. Scene card. There's Severus Snape again. Lucius Malfoy. Alright, see some shiny stuff in there. This is platform 9 3/4. Harry Potter reaching for something. There's Seamus Finnegan. Just shiny. I thought it might be numbered, but it's not. Xenophilus Lovegood. Lord Voldemort. Some of these names, man, it's like, where'd that come from? Hippies. Alright, Peter Pettigrew. Jeffrey Goyle, or Gregory Goyle, sorry. And Ginny Weasley. I like these scene cards, they're pretty cool. There's a Ginny Weasley, not numbered, just silver. It must be a silver parallel, because this one was red and this one's silver. I have to do a little research on the list for that. Peter Pettigrew, Seamus Finnegan. That's the thing about these Kakawow cards. They give you so many different varieties in the pack that it's hard to kind of build a master set out of these because there's so many cards. So many card variants. I mean, we're only seeing the tip of the iceberg right now. Gregory Goyle, Bill Weasley, Professor Dolores Umbridge. All right. Let's get into this next box here. Box number 4. Alright, Platform 9 3/4. There's the Harry crew. There is Pansy Parkinson. Is that numbered? Yes, it is. It's by default. And there's Crookshanks and Leanne. There's a slight bend to these cards too. I don't know if anybody's noticed that in the camera, but they are slightly bent, but it's probably because of the foil treatment on them. There's I Am Lord Voldemort. Ooh, here's an Aragog die cut card. So there are more of the creatures in there. Rufus Scrimgeour Fang. I guess that's how you say it, Scrimgeour. Scrimger. Something like that. There's the train. Train to Hogwarts. Harry and Mr. Weasley. There's another Vincent Crabbe die cut card. There's a Hungarian Horntail. And then there's a young Lord Voldemort. Come on, Plop Relic. Alright. Nice scene cards. There's that scene card again. There's Hermione Granger and Mr. Ollivander. Stacks are getting big over here. I might have to move them a second before I knock one over. That wouldn't be good. There's a nice scene card. Lord Voldemort. Another scene card. There's Bathilda Bagshot and Olympi Maximi. Maxim. French. It's French something. Alright. Let's make a little space over here before I knock a stack of cards over. Here we go. There's Ron playing Quidditch. It's the Weasley brothers. There's Neville Longbottom in that silver parallel. There's Buckbeak. And then a Dementor. There's Lord Voldemort. It's a young Severus Snape. There's the Sirius Black silver parallel. There's an Albus Dumbledore. And then another checklist card. Sometimes those checklist cards have redemptions on them, but I'm sure it's too late with this being a 2024 set, and I'm just not getting to it. Pansy Parkinson. Luna Lovegood. Xenophilius Lovegood. I think that's how you say that. It's very long and starts with an X. This is Dobby. Ooh, is that an Albus Dumbledore numbered card? It sure is. 169 and 668. That is a pretty card. Look at that. Very shiny. Very nice. Cho Chang. Barty Crouch Jr. Grail chasing, folks. Grail chasing. Let's see what we can get. There's Harry and Hermione, Lord Voldemort and Harry, young Severus Snape, Grip Hook, and Arbella Fig. All right. Box number 5. All right, box number 5. Let's see what we got here. Got Harry and Hermione, Harry and Ron. Is that an Aragog numbered card? It is. It's number 63 of 115. That's kind of rare. There's a Thestral, Professor Quirrell. First we've seen a bunch of those. All right. There's a Professor Quirrell number card, 238 of 668. You can look at the treatment on that. It's just a very nice card. Cho Chang, checklist card. There's very few movies that have enough characters in it to actually do a good card set like this. I mean, because we are not hitting too many repeats, and there's a lot of good Mr. Ollivander die cut. A lot of good cards in here. A lot of characters. Barty Couch Jr., Rufus Scrimgeour. Oh. We've repeated that one a couple times because I've mispronounced it every time. Alright, there's the House Elves. There's Draco getting talked to by his dad. It's George Weasley. Fang, and the Hungarian Horntail. I'd like any of the main 3 characters autograph card would be sick. But we'll see. See what happens. There's Ron Weasley, followed by Ron Weasley. Little Ron Weasley, big Ron Weasley. Or somewhat big Ron Weasley. Good old randomizers. There's Lord Voldemort. They are looking at that blood on the wall scene. There's Hagrid and Fred Weasley. Alright. Lord Voldemort, is that silver? Yep. Draco Malfoy and a Marcus Flint. Silver parallels. Scene card, seen it. Vincent Crabbe, Hermione Granger, Lord Voldemort. All right. There we go. All right, Professor Dolores Umbridge, silver parallel. Remus Lupin, and George Weasley. All right, Bill Weasley, Lavender Brown, and Bellatrix Lestrange. All right. Box number 6. Box number 6. Here we go. Scene card. Scene card. Is that Jenny? 11 of 43. Yeah, that's nice. Ginny Weasley. Yeah, that's a nice numbered card. Buckbeak and a Dementor. There's Harry and Ron driving the car. There they are with their wands. There's Cho Chang, numbered card, 392 of 999. Severus Snape and Mad Eye Moody. That's his name. I couldn't remember his name earlier. Mad Eye Moody. Very appropriate with that Mad Eye. There's Harry and his owl. Romilda Vane. Nice die cut card there. There's Victor Crumb and Igor Karkaroff. There's Draco as a little kid. There's Hermione and Harry. There's Mr. Ollivander die cut. Miss Norris. Cedric Diggory. There they are in the car again. There's Harry at the nurse's station. There's two of them talking there. There's Phileas Fitwick and Dobby. Dobby the house elf. There we go with Hadrig. All of them in the boots. There's the Lord Voldemort gold border. There's a Fleur Delacour and a Pious Thickness. Or however you say that. It's definitely Pious and then Thicknessy. Thicknessy maybe? Oh, there we go. Little Buckbeak. Silver parallel action. Little Gilderoy Lockhart and Hermione Granger. There's Harry. There they are again. There's Hermione Granger silver parallel. There's Sybil Trelawney. And then another checklist card. There's Harry and Severus. There's her dancing with the Russian dude. There is the French teacher, Olympe Maxime, I think is how you say that, or Maxim. Hedwig, and Rita Skeeter. Rita Skeeter! That sounds like a boat made for rednecks or something. Rita Skeeter. Alright. Bathilda Bagshot. Aberforth Dumbledore. And Crookshanks. Alright, box number 7. Alright. Box number 7. That's a new one. That's a new one. Hey, Horace Slughorn. 337 to 625. Nice. Lord Voldemort, Bellatrix Lestrange. It's the Draco crew. Lord Voldemort on the platform. There's Mad Eye Moody numbered card. Yep, number 216 of 668. Again with that really nice treatment. Pansy Parkinson and Albus Dumbledore. All right. There's a Bill Weasley die cut. It's an Arthur Weasley and a Dean Thomas. There's Harry and Ron's mom. And there's all of them. There's Remus Lupin, die cut. Cormac McLagan, and Horace Slughorn. All right. Scabior and Harry Potter. And there's Harry, Lord Voldemort, Bellatrix, Professor McGonagall, checklist card. All right. Annabelle Figg, Albus Dumbledore, Molly Weasley. Grip Hook, Katie Bell, Severus Snape. Let's go through and sort all those silver parallels out because they do not belong in that stack. This is when he killed Gregory Diggory. Xenophilus Lovegood, Draco Malfoy, Professor Quirrell. Come on. Since a relic card coming. Come on, relic card. Luna Lovegood, Bathilda Bagshot, Olympi Maxim. Make another stack over here. All right. Box number 8. All right. All right. That's a new one. That's a new one. Hey, Dean Thomas, The Chaser. Number 428 of 520. Very nice. Vincent Crabbe, Hermione Granger. Alright, there's Neville and the team. Yep. There's another numbered card. Narcissa Malfoy. Yep. Number 41 of 999. Narcissa Malfoy, Albus Dumbledore, and then Dobby. I guarantee 2 to 4 numbered cards per box. There's 2 already in the first 2 packs. Maybe there's still another one in here. Arthur Weasley, Fleur Delacour, checklist card. There's Luna. There we go. There's a Hagrid. Pius Thicknessy. And there's Fox, the Dumbledore's Phoenix. I think about it for a second there. That's cool. I don't remember that scene though. That one's cool. It's Harry's family. Nymphadora Tonks. And then Sybil Trelawney. First we've seen that other card. One I almost couldn't pronounce. Dun, 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 dun. Hedwig, Rita Skeeter. There we go. Oh, Lord Voldemort. That's a silver parallel. It's nice. Aberforth Dumbledore. Sorry. Crookshanks. Got tongue tied there. There's Hagrid on his bike. And all of them on the boats. There's a Scabior. Leanne. And Cho Chang. Alright. Getting down to the last 2 packs of this box. That one's new. Horace Slughorn, Harry Potter, Grip Hook. Come on, let me get 4 numbered cards in a box. Let me get 3. Let me get 3. There we go. The chamber's been open. Cormac McLagan, Arabelle Fig, and Argog. Alright, box number 9. Box number 9. There we go with Harry and team. Oh, look at that. Professor Dolores Umbridge. Numbered 447 to 625. Very nice. She's a popular character. Oh, I dropped one. Sorry about that, Gregory Goyle and Ron Weasley. Didn't mean to drop you. All right. There's Harry and Wild Eye, or whatever his name is. There's that one. There's a Scabior numbered card. 925 of 999. I think that's how you say it. Hagrid, Ron, Fred Weasley. There's that scene. I remember that one. There's the Xenophilius Lovegood die cut. It's a Draco Malfoy and a Harry Potter. It's appropriate to have those 2 back to back like that. There's Harry. There's Lucius Malfoy die cut. I got distracted when I saw the die cut card. That's a Sorting Hat die cut. It looks like it's got the Sorting Hat in there. I don't think I've seen that yet. Marcus Flint, Sirius Black. Draco. There's Lord Voldemort. Neville Longbottom. Checklist card. You're gonna make sure you get that checklist card. Even though there's no way they got all the cards you can collect here on a checklist card like that. It's too small. Oliver Wood. Ramilda Vane. 4 more packs. Box number 9. There's Lord Voldemort again. Professor Quirrell. Lord Voldemort. And Gregory Goyle. Come on, relic. There's a Thestral. Silver foil. Marcus Flint, Hermione Granger. Voldemort. There's an Aragog, Hermione Granger, Remus Lupin. Last pack of box number 9. All right. Let's see. Here's Ron. There's his brothers. There's another numbered card. It's Katie Bell. Number 197 of 520. Katie Bell, Chaser. There's a George Weasley and a Lavender Brown. Last box of the Harry Potter quest for relics and signatures. All right, let's get into this last box here. Looking for relics and signatures. Still haven't got one yet. Got some good cards though. There's the French teacher in Hagrid. I can't remember her name. Something Maxima. There's Marcus Flint numbered card. 790 of 943. Another one of those platform 99 3/4 cards. Very nice. Dolores Umbridge, Vincent Crabbe. There's Draco. There's another numbered card. This one's going to be Crabbe, 828 to 999. Vincent Crabbe. Seen enough of that dude. Luna Lovegood, and then Xenophilius Lovegood. There we go. There's a Thestral die cut card. Very nice. Harry Potter and Grip Hook. There's that. Draco Malfoy, die cut. Arabill Fig, Aragog. I wish they would have made Lord of the Ring cards like this. They probably could have. I mean, they made the Warner Brothers cards, but the Lord of the Ring cards like this would have been sweet. There we go with a Thestral and a Fox. There we go. There's the Weasleys. There's just Malfoy and Mad-Eye Moody. 4 more packs. Alright, come on. Come on. There's a Fang Silver Parallel. There's a Victor Crumb. Professor Quirrell. 3 packs left. There we go. There we go. Rufus Scrimgeour, Gilderoy Lockhart, and then a checklist card. 2 packs left. 2 packs left. Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it? Harry Potter. There we go. Whoop, drop that one. Romilda Vane, Sybil Trelawney, Hedwig. Last pack of the Harry Potter quest for relics and signatures. Oliver Wood, Silver Parallel, Rita Skeeter, and Aberforth Dumbledore. Well, we didn't get a signature card, we didn't get a relic card, but that's okay, because we got a lot of other really cool cards. I wish some of the numbered characters would have been a little better, maybe. You know, we got some good numbered cards, but all in all, I feel pretty good about what we pulled. Did we make the money back on the case? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. It's to be determined. But yeah, it was a really good set of cards. The art on them is really good. Just a slight warp to them as they come out of the pack. The boxes look nice. The packs look nice. Kakawow did a good job with this one, yet again. A lot of cards to chase in here, a lot of cards to go after. So, you know, good luck if you're trying to pull a master set of this. Look on our website for, you know, written reviews of all these cards. You can look in our eBay store for all these cards for sale. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.